There's a fire inside that never goes out, but right now it's buried beneath the weight of habits that steal your energy, your focus, your future. You know the feeling all too well. The frustration when you tell yourself, not again, only to find yourself stuck in the same pattern, the same loop day after day. The disappointment that you're not breaking free, that your own mind feels like a cage. It's crushing. You feel powerless, angry, hopelessly caught in the grip of behaviors you swore you'd leave behind. But what if the escape isn't in fighting harder, but in turning inward, right where the fire still burns? What if the weapon you've been ignoring is the simple, fierce act of mindful reflection? Stop everything. Don't let your mind wander to excuses or distractions. Right now is the moment that demands your full intensity. The moment to shatter the chains of autopilot that keep dragging you back to the same bad habits. These aren't just quirks or flaws. They're tactical failures in how you relate to yourself, to your inner dialogue, to the choices you make every second of every day. They're emergencies. They're signals screaming that your current strategy for change is broken. Most advice you've heard, just be stronger. Willpower will save you, is a joke, a trap. What actually works is pulling yourself out of the storm, stepping into the eye of awareness, and facing the habit head-on with brutal honesty. This is the power of mindful reflection, a raw, unfiltered look at your mind as it works and fails, guiding you to the root cause, not just the symptom. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your habits aren't just bad behaviors. They are marks left by unspoken, unresolved feelings and unresolved needs buried so deeply you forgot they're there. Reflection isn't gentle navel-gazing. It's a ruthless interrogation of what triggers your habits, the emotions that fuel them, the lies you tell yourself to keep them alive. This isn't comfortable, it's painful, but it's a war you must win if you want to be free. So here's the weapon. When you feel the urge, stop. Don't numb out or distract. Look inside and say exactly where, when, and how this impulse is arising. What is the exact feeling? The exact thought? What story is your mind telling you to justify giving in? Write it down, say it out loud. Don't let it hide. Next, go deeper. Ask, what does this habit protect me from? Fear, boredom, loneliness, failure, success? Does it give you a false sense of control or relief? Most habits are camouflage. If you can expose what they conceal, that raw, vulnerable need, you gain control. You disarm the power they held over you. And don't stop there. Challenge those stories like a ruthless detective. Are they true? Are the fears or just shadows? This is where your mindfulness grows from passive awareness into unstoppable clarity. Now, don't get it twisted. This isn't a one-time fix. Transformation happens in cycles, in brutal, repeated moments of returning to your own mind as if under a microscope. Every single urge, every failure, every slip is a new insight. Celebrate those insights as victories. Journal obsessively. Talk to yourself like a coach, but one who refuses to let you off easy. What did I miss this time? Where did I backslide? What am I really afraid to see? Only through this ruthless feedback loop does the habit begin to lose hold. And here's another secret most professionals ignore. It's not enough to just watch your thoughts. Most people stay trapped endlessly watching, but never change. You must use mindful reflection to rewrite your internal script. After dissecting the triggers and feelings, deliberately insert a new reaction, not a wishy-washy, try to be better response. A concrete, fierce action you will take next time. A ritual, a movement, a statement to yourself that shouts, I'm not a victim of my mind anymore. This requires not just awareness, but warrior-level commitment. No shortcuts, no exceptions. And when the pressure builds, when the old habit calls louder than ever, don't isolate yourself with shame. This is where real community, real connection saves everything. Reach out to others who get it. leaders, founders, rebels who refuse to settle for surface-level fixes. Share your insights, your failures, your reflections. In that exchange, your mindfulness sharpens. You find new patterns hidden in your stories. You go beyond your old boundaries. Your new actions become collective breakthroughs. If the world is a web of illusions, the lies it spins about freedom, comfort, success, your habits are the cracks where these lies leak through and poison your life. Mindful reflection is the antidote. It's the smokescreen lifted, the mirror held up, the battlefield where the real fight happens, not against the habits themselves, but the unseen parts of yourself fueling them. This fight is yours. No one can do it for you, but know this: it is the most sacred act of freedom you can offer to yourself and the future you are building. Stop running on autopilot. Stop licking the wounds of failure without learning from them. Honor your hidden mind with relentless curiosity and fierce honesty. Every habit broken this way is a step toward the truth of who you really are, a being beyond limits, beyond inherited lies, beyond the programming of a world desperate to keep you small. Step into that power. Harness your reflection like a weapon and break free. Because only through that deep, brutal self-knowledge can the chains fall and the fire inside rise again, unstoppable, untamed, ready to remake your reality.